Alright, get to work. We're scrambling your system. Any movement is hot. Triangulating position.
Shock sentry charged up.
Shock sentry tech activated.
UAV shot down.
What is going on, everybody? This is Jamo back again, bringing you some hardcore TDM on the map Throwback. I hope you enjoyed that little action in the beginning of this video, and it is gameplay that I'm going to share at the end of this match. It's not too long of a clip or gameplay, but just something I wanted to share with you guys. So anyways, let's get started on camping this map. So I place my trip mine whenever I start in this side of the map, exactly putting the trip mine exactly in that position. If you watched last week's video, I go over how I like placing my trip mines, and so if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and do so. So getting back into this gameplay, the first thing that I like to do is whenever I spawn on this side of the map, once again, I like to stand behind this little mailbox in front of me, look over the bridge, and there's usually somebody that will try to get on top of that bridge area right there. Usually, not always though, but if I'm able to get a kill this fast into the game, more than likely they're going to come back. And so I wait to see if I can continue getting kills from there, and once I see that I'm not getting any more kills, then I go ahead and move on. So the way that I pretty much like to camp this map is this side of the map. If you were playing domination, is going from A to C, but running from this side of the map. I don't really like running on the other side of the map, and more so because that's usually where most of the action happens, which is more than likely able to get you killed. So I do like to approach the action, but just pretty much, you know, from the side angle. I don't like going straight into the middle of the maps. Now as I get to this side of the map, I like to get on top of this little roof right here, because it gives you a nice view of the right side of the map. And believe it or not, even though this is a common area that you'll see a lot of people stand on, for some reason, whenever people start running from the area that I just came from, they hardly ever look up here. So I like to get a few kills from here, and then I like to move on. I don't like standing in one area the whole time, so I get my kills and I move on. So as you see me, I got my kills and I'm moving on. Now as I get over here, I like to get on top of this bush if I see that I'm injured, to recover my health, or also if I feel that there's going to be enemies coming around this area. I like to stand up here, because for some reason they always pass you by, never look here, and it gives you some nice easy kills. Now as you see me get this micro turret, that is also something I wanted to go over. Now also real quick, now this is about as much as I will push towards the middle of the map up to this area. So I'll go from here, and then I go back to on top of the roof area, then go back to where you saw me originally spawn, and I just got killed by Warden. So anyways, going back to what I was talking about, the micro turret. So if you happen to get to level 52, what I like to use is I like to use the Stryker rig specialist, using the micro turret. The reason, and see, once again, look how I'm placing the trip mine. But yeah, so going back to the rig Stryker, I love using that specialist because you pretty much get like a free sentry gun, and it plays perfectly with the Scorestreak setup that I like using, which is the UAV, the shock sentry, and the warden. So a lot of times what you'll end up finding yourself doing is getting two sentry guns, the micro turret, which is a micro sentry gun, and the sentry gun from your Scorestreaks, and the warden, which you will see in a little while. Now if you find yourself having a hard time getting to your Scorestreaks because either you have bad teammates, or you end up in a match where it's like, say, 4 against 6, or you're just having a bad game, or you're really playing against tough competition, then I like running the UAV, counter UAV, and the shock sentry. So this way the UAV and the counter UAV will get me the assist points to make it easier to get to the shock sentry. So at least this way I'll have a good opportunity to having two sentry guns going on at the exact time. At the exact same time I meant. So you see me try to place the sentry gun. I just wanted to see if I can position it on top of this roof. It wasn't letting me, so I went ahead and placed it in the middle of the road, so at least that area will be covered. And as you also saw me, I was able to go ahead and get the shock sentry just a little bit earlier on. I hear gunfire going on. Somebody trying to take out my sentry gun, so you see me able to easily kill him, and just like that I got my warden. So even though I got taken out, but by now it's too late. I got a shock sentry going on, and if you notice, the first time when I placed my sentry gun was in a high traffic area. This is another area that I like to get on top of those buses, get a few kills there. In this case, you see me place a sentry gun there, or the micro turret, and that is because it is a high traffic area. So if you look at the kill feed, you'll be seeing me get a lot of kills from the sentry gun, the micro turret, and the warden. So once again, the way that I basically like camping this map is from this area that I just spawned all the way to where you originally first saw me place the first micro turret, and then come back to this area and just go back and forth and push the middle, but from an angle. That's it. I like to make it I like to keep it simple. So I ended up 29-3. It's just a simple gameplay, but I just wanted to show you how I camped that map. Now, getting started to what you saw in the beginning. This is a match that I got thrown into almost towards the end, and as you saw, as soon as I got thrown into this game, the enemy called in some scorches. So look, I placed my trip mine. So once they finished calling them in, I wanted to go outside and attack the enemy from the outside, but what do I hear? A warden. So I'm like, oh heck no, let me get back inside. I don't have blind eye. So at this point, I'm just trying to pay attention to what's going on. Now the key thing for me, other than paying attention to what's going on, is my sensitivity level. I play it at 18 vertical and 17 horizontal, which allows me to ADS and be able to move my weapon fairly quickly. But it is one that I am comfortable with. But the main thing is I wanted to show you the setup and how it works, using the UAV, shock sentry, and warden, and in this case the UAV, counter UAV, and the shock sentry. I believe since this gameplay they've removed this map off the rotation, but once again, I just wanted to show you how I can Throwback and this Stryker rig specialist. Within this short period of time, I was able to go 10-0, get my shock sentry, and yeah, so this is what the setup has done for me. So anyways, I hope you find this this video helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to click a like, leave a comment, and I will catch you all soon. Thanks for watching.